Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
Welcome to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat, our Friday-Saturday show. Well, later on in the show, I'll be making the picks for Week 3. Yep, it's Week 3 already in the football season. And again, always want to thank Eric Nielsen and Bill Snopper for being our title sponsor as we come to you from the Automall parking lot. And remember, folks, they just bought Majorino Ford. It's now Nielsen Ford. So you can hit down the Route 23 corridor. You can hit Nielsen Ford, the Automall, and then Hyundai in Sussex. Great selection of cars at every one of those lots, so check them all out. We want to thank Eric and Bill for their sponsorship. We're going to lead off tonight's show with an old rivalry from way back in the days of the SCIL, Newton and Wallkill in field hockey. Wallkill came into the game undefeated. Newton has been playing better after a couple of early losses. Who got the big victory? Let's check out the highlights.
This game is being sponsored by D.W. Clark Bus Service, the official bus service of the Wallkill Valley Rangers, Route 23 in Franklin. They also have charter buses. Thank you to Jerry Hoteling, the president of D.W. Clark, for sponsoring this game.
We go to Hal Cisco Field here at Wallkill Valley High School for this key Colonial Division showdown. And Newton puts the pressure on, and it's Morgan Mendel sending it into the circle. But Wallkill Valley goalie Christina Yaki makes a couple of saves, and we have no score. But that changes here. Watch Francesca Chirzullo of Wallkill Valley work it to Tara Brody, who beats the defender, and she puts it in the back of the cage. And it's 1-0 Wallkill Valley with 9:13 to go in the first half. Wallkill Valley gets a penalty corner, and it's Morgan Carr of Wallkill with the blast. But watch Newton goalie Abby Berkowitz make the nice pad save, and it stays 1-0 Wallkill. Now watch Morgan Carr charge the cage for Wallkill Valley. She makes the nice move, but Jen Pappas is there to make the big defensive stick stop to keep it 1-0, and that is our score at the half. Second half we go, and Wallkill Valley has a corner, and it's Fiona Blake with the insertion, and watch Morgan Carr load up and send it home for the goal, and it's 2-0 Wallkill Valley, less than 2 minutes into the half. All right, this is not a replay, it's just another corner, and it's Fiona Blake to Caitlin Nazeski, who taps at the Carr, who creates space, and she sends home the goal, and it's 3-0 Wallkill Valley just 2 minutes later. Wow, she's got a rocket. Okay, here we go again. Wallkill Valley's on the corner, but this time Abby Berkowitz of Newton makes the nice save to stop Carr, and it remains 3-0 Wallkill Valley. Carr continues her monster second half here with the hat trick as her rocket caroms into the cage, and it's 4-0 Wallkill Valley with just under 11 minutes to go. Tough break there for Newton. In the first half, Carr missed the penalty stroke, but she cashes in here by going to the near post, and it's all Wallkill Valley, 5-0 after Carr's 4th goal of the game and 15th of the season. What a job by her. And Wallkill's defense posts a shutout. Off the Newton corner, it's Wallkill Valley goalie Christina Yaki reaching back and making the save as Wallkill Valley would blank Newton 5-0 for its first win over the Braves since 2012 as they take control of the Colonial Division with an overall record of 7-0.
This is the team we wanted to beat. I mean, we came into the season, we really worked hard during preseason, and we came in here and said we wanted to win the league, and we had to get past Newton to win it. So, I mean, this is the first step, and our next step is them at their place. So,
I think that it's great. I mean, we've been working all season very hard. I think, well, today's word was family, so I really think that together things really fell into place today for us, and I think it was a really good win.
I'm really proud of the team. We all worked together. We had our amazing goalie Yaki behind us. I mean, Christina Yaki's been doing great back there. She almost got one in, like kicked it in herself, but she managed to get it out in a tough situation, and I'm just really proud of us for getting up the field quick and beating one of our biggest rivals.
Honestly, I couldn't be more proud of my team. Coming into the season, we all knew that we had to work extremely hard, and especially against one of our biggest rivals, Newton. We knew that both teams would be playing at their absolute best, 110% the whole time, so we really just gave it our all today, and I couldn't be more proud.
Wallkill and Newton, they have a rivalry going way back to the old SCIL, and the Rangers got the first goal, which is key. With about 9 minutes to go in the first half, Tara Brody with a big goal.
I honestly think that my goal came from the backfield on defense. They sent it up, and it was just a carry. Honestly, without everybody else in the field, that goal couldn't have been possible. I honestly think I was in the right place at the right time, and I think that kind of just set the precedent for the rest of the game.
The first 2 goals came off beautifully executed corner penalties with the insertion pass sent in by Fiona Blake, and then Carr just ripped 2 rockets into the back of the cage.
We really practice our corners a lot. I mean, we practice with different feeders. We have a lot of different plays we do, but, we practice them hard, and that's one of our things that we take pride in. We love our corners. We love scoring on our corners. So,
Carr's third goal went off a Newton defender, but it was a blast, and then she converted a penalty stroke. But in talking to Morgan, she says that's not a coincidence. She works on taking that power shot.
that's my one thing that I take pride in. I like shooting. I like hitting the ball hard. A lot of us practice that. We all have good hits, but I mean, we kind of have to on this kind of grass. You know what I mean? An easy push isn't going to go far on this. So we do practice our hits a lot, and we take pride in them.
Newton with the shutouts, their 4th of the year. Christina Yaki was terrific in cage, and the defense in front of her, led by Caitlin Mazeski and Hope Inglis, did a terrific job.
We knew we had to block them up, so it's all about recovery. Everyone had to get back as quickly as they could. We tell our defenders if they have a lane, carry it up the side. We all got speed on this team. We've been working our agility the whole entire season, and we were just ready to attack and get it out of defensive corners as much as we could.
These Wallkill seniors, the core 3 that have been here for 4 years, Morgan Carr, Fiona Blake, Caitlin Mazeski, they've been building towards this season. They're so excited to be 7-0 in first place in the Colonial Division, and they can't wait for the rest of the season, what it holds for them, which they hope is a league title, a section title, and a county title.
We're really excited about the future. Honestly, I think that we need to take every win humbly. I mean, we have a long season ahead of us, but hopefully we'll keep it up.
We're thrilled. We couldn't have asked for a better senior year. We've been playing together since freshman year. I mean, we all know how each other plays. We know where to get the ball, how fast we can all run, and it just makes it click so easily. We can get it down the field in no time, and we know what each other can do, so we just work with that.
This game is being sponsored by D.W. Clark Bus Service, the official bus service of the Wallkill Valley Rangers, Route 23 in Franklin. They also have charter buses. Thank you to Jerry Hoteling, the president of D.W. Clark, for sponsoring this game.
I want to congratulate Newton coach Lisa Bechtel. She got her 400th win earlier in the week before the Wallkill game. There's not a better coach in person than Lisa Bechtel. She's been a tremendous asset to Newton High School, not only as a coach, but as a guidance counselor and a guidance administrator. She's meant so much to that school. 400 wins, the most in Sussex County history in field hockey. She's won the last 3 section titles in North 1, Group 1, and she does it with class and dignity, along with her assistant coach, Mary Licata, who's as good as it gets, and one of her former stars, Ashley Meisinger, is on the staff. So my congratulations, heartfelt congratulations to Lisa Bechtel. She gets it. She's one of the best ones around, and congratulations, Lisa, on your 400th win. We'll have more here on the Friday, Saturday edition of the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
Bill Stomper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007. And Chesco's, 383-2840.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Well, we went down to Jefferson the other day to check out that Jefferson soccer program, off to one of their best starts ever, maybe their best start ever. They were 3-0. They took on a real tough Pope John team that always plays well for Coach Ken Klodnicki. But the Falcons pulled out the victory. Let's look at the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
First half action here at Jefferson. The Falcons strike early on this terrific goal from Hunter Buddy Jacobus as he chases down the Brian Steffens through ball, and he beats the keeper and taps it home for the goal, and Jefferson's up 1-0. Nice goal there. Then the Falcons make it 2-0 a couple of minutes later off the throw-in. Watch Liam Fitzgerald with the nice little flick to John Becker on the far post, and he buries it in the goal, and Jefferson has the 2-goal advantage over the Lions. Jefferson almost makes it 3-0 here, but watch Pope John goalie Alex Russo make the leaping stop to keep it a 2-0 game. Russo was excellent all game. Watch him punch away this Liam Fitzgerald shot, and we go to the half with Jefferson holding a 2-0 lead. Second half we go, and watch this great save by Alex Russo of Pope John as he absolutely robs Buddy Jacobus on the doorstep with the amazing save. Wow, and it stays 2-0 Jefferson. Jefferson controlled the whole game and kept the pressure on, and it's Russo stopping Jacobus again off the header with another great stop to keep Pope John in the game. Jefferson used 2 keepers as Jacob Wacker played the first half, and in the second half it was Dylan Leitzel as he makes the nice save here off the Charlie De Silva rocket to protect the shutout. And then it's Alex Russo who personally denies Buddy Jacobus of a hat-trick with another sparkling save, and it stays 2-0 Jefferson. Then watch Dylan Leitzel return the favor with a nice stop for Jefferson as the Falcons would complete the shutout 2-0 as they start the season 4-0 for the first time ever.
It was a great team win today. Everyone contributed. We had 2 underclassmen score, Buddy Jacobus and Becker. And great play by the whole team. The great team win. Very defensive in the second half, but we gutted it out. We don't normally play on grass. We normally play on the turf, but it was a great team win today, and I'm proud of this team.
I thought we played great. We had some troubles in the beginning with the roster, but all 18 guys on this team deserve to play in this team, and we weren't really worried about it. We just had to come out strong like it was a regular game.
My team, they played hard, they put in their effort, and it was just because of them. Without them, it wouldn't have happened, and we just needed to play together, and that's what we did.
I thought we came out really strong. We had a lot of energy, and those big throw-ins really helped us out. And we had 2. One. Our freshman, he got the start on the left-hand side. He put one in the back of the net, which was to put us up 2-0. And that was awesome. That was that after you score your second one, the energy from us was good, and we kept attacking, and going for our third. Unfortunately, we couldn't put it in, but our defense held today. So
Jefferson jumped out to a quick 2-0 lead. The first goal was a beauty from Buddy Jacobus.
It was one of many I've been on, just like that. I don't know, I just did my little stutter step, and he went one way, and I just put it in and stayed calm.
Jefferson's hoping to go into the Morris County seeding meeting undefeated. Last year was historic. They got their first home game, they beat Whippany Park, then they beat Boonton on the road before losing to the eventual champs Randolph. This year, Travis Gage and the Falcons are hoping to make even more noise in the tournament.
if things go good, we're in a good spot. There's so many good Morris County teams that deserve that first round bye. So I mean, our record, if we go in the way we want to, it should speak for itself and put us in a good spot going forward.
Travis Gage has done an amazing job with that Jefferson soccer program. It seemed every year there was a different coach. In fact, before Travis took over, John DeColo, the AD, had a coach because they couldn't get anyone. And he did a solid job, but he's brought stability to this program, and they are good, and they're going to challenge for that American Division title. They play Sparta next week, and it should be a real good game. And interesting, Liam Fitzgerald's dad, Rory, is an administrator at Sparta and helped coach all those kids in Jefferson on the youth level, so that should be a fun game to watch. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, coming to you from the Automall parking lot. A little overcast, but Hurricane Jose kind of stayed away from us, which was good. And we send all our best wishes to the people down in Florida and the islands that are getting pounded again. They had Irma, then Jose was down there, now Maria, just craziness. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers down there. But now it's time for our pick segment. Week 3 here already, folks. We're going to start off with Sussex Tech as they will go and play Pascack Hills on Friday night. That's going to be probably a 6:30 start or 6 o'clock start. I want to double check on that. Sussex Tech had a tough loss last week. They have a very tough schedule. They played Roselle Park on opening week, and week 0 had a bye, and then they played Morristown Beer. They lost to the Crimson last week, 30-7. Taj Valentine, a very good player for Morristown Beer. But Tech, you know, they got small numbers, and everyone's got to go both ways. Tyler Crum is a very good quarterback. You know, Richie Hoffman, Bo Maroney, Dylan Beebe, Shane Salmons. These guys have to do it on both sides of the ball, and they're going to have to step it up. Now, they beat Pascack Hills last year, who has been in the state tournament recently as a couple of years ago. And Pascack Hills, a very tough program. Tech beat them 21-14 last year. They're in the American Gold of the North Jersey Super Football Conference. They're 1-1. They beat Tenafly 41-12 and was a shootout with Westwood, the defending section champs in North 1 Group 2, 59-29. Nick Costanza is a very good player. Tyler Deppert, Jack Eichner. I just think it's going to be tough for Tech to go on the road and beat Pascack Hills. Maybe next week Brian Stellenwerf will be able to get that first win, but I'm going to go with Pascack Hills. Our next game we're going to pick, Mendham at Jefferson. It's a crossover in the Super Football Conference. Mendham's in the Freedom Red. They're 0-2, and they've struggled to put points on the board. They have played 2 games, 13 points. They lost to Mount Olive 40-6 and Morris Hills 31-7. Logan Klaus, a good player for them. Mendham typically a tough program, but off to a tough start. Jefferson bounced back at their first win of the year after that heartbreaking loss to High Point. They were able to beat a scrappy Vernon team who gave a good performance. They beat Vernon 16-6. Story of that game, Andrew Benfatti, you know, we thought coming in he was one of the best kickers around, and he basically proved it. 3 field goals, including a 41-yarder, to help them hold off the Vikings. Anthony Johnson, once again, very efficient passing the ball. And, you know, that Jerry Venerino running the Delaware wing tee, they use so many running backs. They use 7 against Vernon. Kids like Brandon Haydo had a touchdown, Justin Randizzo, Michael Fleming. The list of names go on. They did a nice job. And when Johnson throws the ball, quarterback Benfatti, Joe Patelli is really becoming a threat, does a nice job. Defensively, Matt DeLessio, you saw in the highlights, he made that pretty nice interception. He batted the ball down and caught it. He leads a pretty solid defense with Nick Miller, Michael Fleming, Joe Mallory at the end, at defensive end, had a sack. Randizzo, Shane Connolly, and you know, these guys, Shane O'Connor, a very good team, Jefferson, and they'll get the win at home, and they'll move to 2-1. Our next game, North Warren at Hackettstown. North Warren had their first win in 2 years a couple of weeks ago as they beat Hopakon. They went down to a very good Butler team, and we thought they'd have a tough time. They did. They lost 46-0. But you know what? Gino Fleury's going to have those kids playing hard. Fired up. North Warren Hackettstown is an old rivalry from the old Skyland Conference, back when they would play like North Hunterdon and Del Valle and those teams. So these 2 schools, they know each other pretty well. It's not the North Warren Belvedere rivalry, but it's pretty darn close. But North Warren will look to quarterback Joe Wojtek, Ryan Walsh, lineman, two-way lineman Ryan Durling, James Barton, and Joey Toribio. Hackettstown 2-0, and they are off to a great start. This is a good team, folks. They beat up on Wallkill. I shouldn't say that. They beat Wallkill 41-7. It was 14-7 at the half. Rangers played so hard for Bobby Leach, and then just too many big plays in the second half for the Rangers. Hackettstown pulled away. Anthony Caputo, quarterback, 9-12 for 239 yards. He also carried the ball 11 times for 55 yards. Christian Masiak had 3 catches for 78 yards and a touchdown. He also was their top running back. TJ Scarmetta does a great job. There's so many weapons on this Hackettstown team. Coach CJ Robinson with that option offense has a lot of options, you know, no pun intended. He's got a lot of weapons, and defensively Max Cash is playing well. Hackettstown's just going to be a little bit too much for North Warren on Friday night. Kittatinny got their first win. They beat Dover 34-7. Great win for Joe Catelli and the gang. As they go to 1-1, they're going to play an American Red Division game, key game. They'll go down to Lakeland on Friday night. So a big showdown there. James Franco threw his first touchdown. Zach Mufaro, who really was banged up in the preseason, it's amazing he's even playing. 21 carries for 171 yards, 2 touchdowns. His brother Jake, 8 for 46 and a touchdown, was all over the field as well on defense. And, you know, they're going to need a big game from those two, as well as Anthony Cagno, Jack Sikora, Cal Brook. But it's going to be the guys up front, you know, and Justin Montefiore, Derek Michaelman, Chris Laterio. They're going to need to go be very physical with this Lakeland team. And Justin Voss keyed that defense with 14 tackles. Jake McFarland had 2 picks. So this is a real solid Kittatinny team with a big win. But Lakeland's big and physical. They're 2-0. This is their first division game. They went and they beat Wayne Valley, a Group 4 school. They beat Passaic Valley 21-20. Mark Fajaro threw a touchdown pass with about 5 minutes left to Michael Canzone for a touchdown. He was 11 of 21 for 158 yards, 241 yards. Connor Lyon had 5 catches. Kelvin Gonzalez, a tough two-way linebacker, fullback type kid. He had 91 yards rushing and 11 carries. He also had 10 tackles. Anthony Romeo, very tough kid, and Mike McKay. I just think Lakeland's going to be a little bit too physical for Kittatinny, and the Lancers are going to get the win. And our final pick of this first part of our pick segment, Newton had a pack on. Newton with the huge win, 20-7 over Lenape Valley. Big story out of that game, not only the win, first one for Matt Barzaro over his mentor Don Smolin, but Chase Kramer twisted his ankle. Most likely going to sit Friday night down at a pack on, but Nick Brigante came in and did a great job filling in for him. Will Larson was the player of the game, 78-yard touchdown run to seal it. He had about 16 tackles, led that defense, which limited Lenape Valley to just 7 points, and that's because Lenape Valley had a short field. It was after a fumble. Otherwise, Lenape Valley really couldn't get anything going. They had a chance, Lenape Valley. They were down 14-7. They were on the Newton 20, but Luke Young and the rest of the gang came up on defense for a big 4th down stop. But even with Kramer out, you got Will Larson, you got Dante North, you got Wyatt McCarthy, you know, Noah Sharp. They'll all fill in. Luke Young threw a beautiful touchdown pass to Jonathan Van Ness, who's just a menace on both sides of the ball as an end. You got Jaden Elliott on both sides. He had an interception. He's tough as a receiver. And, you know, and I was impressed with the defense. They went against that big Lenape line. Troy Babcock, who was injured. Now he's a big kid, 6'3", 6'4", 220. They had him at nose tackle, and he really bottled things up to allow Larson and Van Ness and Ryan Kaiser and the rest of those guys, Jimmy Harden, Chris Brock, to do their job. And that front line from Newton, Devin Major, Justin Mayhood, Justin Similian, Joey DeLuca, and Matt Summers did a terrific job. They're going to be too much for a pack-on who's 0-2. They lost to Shabazz, took a 6-0 lead against Shabazz, one of the top Group 1 teams around, and they ended up losing 28-6. Armando Santiago had a big day, 31 carries, 119 yards. Danny Farina at quarterback, Anthony Mascherani, Joey Giuliani on defense, Zach and Tyler Kennedy, and Curtis Madison. It's going to be, I think Opacon's going to play them much tougher than people think, especially without Kramer. We're going to be fired up, but I think Newton gets the win. So we'll have the rest of the picks of Week 3 when we come back here on the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat.
Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com. Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
You know you love pizza and Italian food, Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007. And Chesco's, 383-2840.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat, the Friday, Saturday edition as we continue our picks. And we're going to pick it up with an American Red Division game. Wallkill Valley will go to Lenape Valley Friday night. Wallkill 0-2. Bobby Leach still looking for that first win as the Wallkill head coach. Hung tough for a half against Hackettstown. And as we said before, too many big plays by the Tigers did in the Rangers. But Wallkill Valley's got some of the best skilled kids around. If they can get a little bit of blocking, they should be okay. Alex Mastriani at quarterback. Dylan Harlos, Justin Rivera, such a talent. Jake Lonsky, Ryan McGuire's at lineman for them. Brody McDonald as well. They're going to need to bring their A game against a Lenape team that's going to be upset because they lost to Newton. They need to get this win to stay in the race. Now Lenape Valley will be rooting for Lakeland and Hackettstown down the road. Tough game, tough teams that Newton still has to play in the division. Lenape Valley will bounce back. They'll have the three-headed running back out of the wing tee. Nick Molinari, Troy DuPont, Brandon Brady, and the big guys up front, Will Ernst, Gabe Jimenez, Sek, Taro Johnson, Ron Lucchese, and Andrew Cali, the big guy. They're going to have to pick it up on defense against those skilled kids because their skilled kids are similar to Newton's. They have a speed, they can break it. So Lenape's defense, led by Marshall Kellenberger, and also DuPont and Cole Robertson, they're going to need to do a good job. I think they will. And also they're going to honor the 40th anniversary of the first state title team at Lenape Valley, 1977. That was Don's second year, I believe, there at the school, and that should be cool. Don said they have 25 guys coming back. That's amazing. 40 years and 25 out of a roster of probably 50 are going to make it to this reunion. So have a good time, guys, and it just shows the continued excellence over the years by Don Smolin. Our next game is Sparta at Vernon. Sparta rolling, folks. They're just a machine offensively. The names might change, but the results are the same. They're 2-0. They lumped up Montville 47-6. Anthony Broccoletti, as good as possible, 13 of 14 for 301 yards and 4 touchdowns. Amazing. Eric Castorina, another big day, 4 catches, 173 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jake Zerillo, Will Cisco, great receivers. They do that quick passing game. It's almost like a running game, but when they do run it, because they spread the field. Big holes open up for kids like Thomas Agudo. And then the second half, Jordan Griffin showed what he can do against Montville. He had a nice game. But the guys up front, Kevin Carpenter, Ben Davis, Robbie Gannott, leading the way there. And also those guys play on defense. So Sparta off to a great start, 2-0. They'll go to Vernon Friday night at 7. Vernon 0-2, played much better in the loss to Jefferson. Mike Stefkovich and Jeremy Cahart, the two hard-running running backs back there. Cahart was 11 for 61 rushing. And they went down first drive against Jefferson, punched it in, took the early lead, just like they did last year against Jefferson, but just couldn't keep that momentum going, and the Falcons came back and won the game. Dan Fedorko at quarterback, and the offensive line with Ames and Luca Andrus needed to do a nice job against Sparta. Mike Walker had a big day against Jefferson, but Sparta is just too loaded. They're going to get the win and move to 3-0. Our next game, very interesting crossover game. Mount Olive 2-0, their best start since 2012, I believe. They will go to High Point, who's 2-0. Let's talk about the Marauders. Coach Brian O'Connor was the head coach of Wayne Valley for many years, was very successful. Then he was the offensive coordinator at Hanover Park with that great offense. And he took over the program last year, made great strides. And now this year, off to a good start. They beat Mendham 40-6 and Morris Knolls 28-7. Those are two very good wins for the Marauders. Quarterback Liam Anderson last week was 14-22 for 242 yards, 3 touchdowns. His two favorite receivers were Evan Kelson and Robert Bakovich. They each had 4 catches. And then Anthony DeJoseph handles the rushing duties. Anthony DeJoseph was 22 of 130. Defensively, Nolan Clark, Ryan Hodgkins do a nice job. Anderson also plays D. This is an explosive and athletic team and a scary proposition for High Point. High Point escaped, best way to describe it, against Jefferson, and then they put it together last week against West Milford. They didn't play West Milford last year because of the virus, but they went over to West Milford and kind of lumped up their Passaic County neighbors with a big win, 41-7. Chad Mazzilli, the workhorse, nothing pretty, just he comes right at you, 17 for 105, and then he also caught 3 passes, which is key, for 94 yards. Jake Lazinski was 3 of 5 for 94, all the passes to Mazzilli. So that gives High Point a bit of a passing threat, which makes them dangerous. And Coach Jim Delaney knows he can't just run the ball. So good job by Jake Lazinski. He also carried the ball 9 times for 106 yards. And defensively, and obviously on the offensive line first, we always got to mention Eric Fry, Brandon Labar, Shane Ratch, Joe Burke. If they do their job, also Justin Lazinski at tight end, get that wing, the flex bone going, they should be able to move the ball. And defensively, the two Lazinskis, Ryan McCarrick, Connor Hunsicker, those guys are going to have to play very hard and play well against this talented Mount Olive team. They spread things out. I think it's going to be a great game. This might be the best game of the weekend. And just because High Point's home, I'm going to pick the Wildcats. And our final game is our game of the week. You can see here on mugsmedia.com. Del Barton against Pope John. First United White game for both teams. Pope John won last year in defensive battle 14-7. So great game. They had a goal line stand last year down at Del Barton. Del Barton comes in 0-2. Lost to St. Joe's, who's arguably one of the best teams in the state, if not the best, 48-0. And they lost to St. Anthony's of Long Island 35-21. Miles Lee now is a quarterback. He's on that great lacrosse team. This season he's 26 of 46 for 295 yards. When he looks to throw the ball, he looks for Evan Unger, Trey Zongbowski, and Michael Lodge. And carrying the ball is Mashad Harrison and Anthony Saragusa. Yes, that's the Goose's son. We want to know if we'll have an appearance of Tony Saragusa up at Pope John, depending where Fox sends him on Sunday for their game. But he's been doing a nice job. Brian Bowers does a good job with that program. Big Group 4 PowerPoints on the line for Pope John. 2-0, they avenged their loss to Malvern Prep, beating them 27-10. Nico Haranish, nice job. 19-24 for 126 yards. They opened it up last week passing. He had a couple of touchdowns. He had 8 different receivers. So Pope John's showing there's so many different weapons there. But their big-time guy on the edge is Taj Jones. He can take it to the house and make that athletic play. They also, Sam Darrell came out and did a little bit out of the pistol Wildcat. So a couple of looks there for Del Barton to think about. Darrell, very good athlete. He also caught 3 passes. Then you got the tandem back there, Burrell Neal with the speed. Terrence Jones goes right up the middle. And then that defense, Nick DiNucci, Ryan Greenhagen, John Marquez, Louis Montana, Ty Haranica, all do a nice job. I think Pope John gets this win, and then they'll go into the real teeth of their schedule. They want to be sitting at 3-0 going into the rest of the United White Division. I think Pope John gets the victory. So those are our picks for week 2. Get out and check out the games, and you'll see all the highlights on Monday's Sports Beat. So check out that, and we'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840.
Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com. American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Well, we go to boys soccer Freedom Division battle as the halfway season of the Freedom Division slate already. That's kind of crazy, but they only play 8 division games. Vernon, banged up with injuries, traveled to play a real tough Lenape Valley team, and the Vikings got the victory. Let's check out the highlights.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road. Vernon strikes first here in this Freedom Division clash at Lenape Valley. Watch Alex Denyer weave his way in through the Lenape Valley defense, and he finds the back of the net, and Vernon has a 1-0 lead 6 minutes into the game. Vernon creates a chance here in the box as Adam Hazel flicks it near the 6, but it's Lenape Valley keeper Matt Smith there for the Pats to keep it a 1-0 game. Vernon gets a direct kick, and it's Alex Denyer chipping it just wide, and remains 1-0 Vernon over the Patriots. Now watch Matt Sestone send in the rocket, and Vernon keeper DJ McQuillan makes the save, and we go to the half with Vernon holding the 1-0 lead. Second half we go, Lenape Valley comes out strong, and it's Juan Lopez with the quick restart, but Vernon goalie DJ McQuillan is there for the save to protect the shutout. Lenape Valley gets a golden opportunity here. Watch Mike Frick with the perfect volley over the top, but Josh Gavino's header goes just wide. Great chance there, and good hustle by Gavino, but it's still 1-0 Vernon. Vernon gets a corner kick, and Adam Hazel sends it in, but Lenape Valley keeper Matt Smith punches it out as Kenny Sanchez clears the area, and the Pats stay in the game, trailing 1-0. Lenape Valley's putting the pressure on late, but it's Vernon keeper DJ McQuillan coming off his line for the clear as Vernon holds on for the 1-0 shutout over the Patriots.
I think we didn't play our best game, but we still pulled out with the W, and it's another win for our record.
Today was a great win to get. It was really tough for us, especially with all our injuries. Some players stepped up. We even brought Nolan Shade up from JV, and he played really well.
I think everybody stepped up just like a bunch of other people said. Our bench has a lot of depth. I know even I had to step up. I've been playing left wing all year, and we had some unfortunate injuries in the back and in goal. So that definitely hits the team, but just being able to step up shows that we have a lot of heart on this team. Coming from a loss in the beginning of the year with everybody healthy, and then playing some of the toughest teams in the conference, and then with half of our team, I would say, we came out and got some results.
It was an excellent win, especially on the road. Every time we play Lenape, whether it's home or away, it's a tight game. And our division is so tight right now. We're sitting at 2-1-1, and I think Newton is 2-1-1. Hackettstown's got a little bit of a lead. Even Lenape's right there. So anytime we can get points on the road would be great.
Lenape Valley's always tough, especially when they're home. So when you're the road team like Vernon was today, getting an early goal was huge, and Alex Denyer did that. And more importantly, for his confidence, it was his first of the season.
To be honest, I was looking for someone to pass off to out wide. I looked up and I couldn't really find anybody, so I figured, you know what, maybe just I'll take this myself. And I did.
Vernon's defense took over from there and posted the clean sheet. Terrific effort by the Vikings.
Definitely. Kevin Lazicki has definitely stepped up this year. He's coming out of playing JV last year, so just 1 year's experience. Nolan Shade came back from JV this year. Dave Sturm, one of the better defenders out there, and Ryan has definitely stepped it up. He's played midfield last year, had to step back to play defense because of some of the injuries on our team, but overall defense has played tremendous.
Kudos to DJ McQuillan. He stepped in goal the last 2 games due to an injury to Ryan Lally. He normally plays on the field. He goes out today and gets the shutout.
I think as a senior, I just being an example, stepping up where I need to be, when I need to. Like a couple other people said, everybody's playing positions that they're not used to playing. I used to play goal all my life. When I got to high school, I changed over to being midfielder. But having that experience and being able to step up into net when we had some injuries, I think that shows a lot of heart and just shows the other guys, the younger guys especially, that anything can happen even if we have a few injuries.
We've kind of gotten the injury bug this year. We were without our 2 center backs for a while. We lost Ryan Lally in goal, but I have kids right now playing out of positions. They never questioned it. DJ hasn't played goal in a couple of years now. He stepped right up. Dave Sturm has been huge in the back line. I moved him from the outside. He's been huge. Phil Pratt has taken leadership of this team, and everybody really believes in each other. Every practice they're on each other, pushing each other harder and harder. And I don't want to see any injuries, of course. I want my starters back. I'm confident in my bench.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership, and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Big win for Joe Jones and the Vikings as far as HWS. And the Freedom Division, Hackettstown looks to be the favorite, but Newton, Vernon, High Point, Lenape Valley, all scrappy and will be playing very well against each other. And maybe one of them will be able to knock off Hackettstown, we'll see. But a nice win for the Vikings. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
Are you looking for something new out of your grocery shopping experience? Sussex Meatpacking is here to help. For over 50 years, we've been bringing Sussex County the finest in meats and poultry. We are your hometown butcher shop with a full-service deli, fresh cut meats daily, and a kitchen for all your catering needs. We also carry imported groceries, a large line of frozen products, including seafood. All the food you see here was made in our very own kitchen, so come on by or check us out online to see what Sussex Meatpacking can do for you.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Well, we went over to Sussex County Community College last week, our friend John Kuntz, a beautiful new fitness room, and it's not just for the athletes at SCCC, it's for the faculty and the students, and eventually John said they'd like to get the community in. We talked to John about this beautiful new facility.
Dan, this has been in the making, for a couple years, and the previous fitness room was way too small for us in the capacity regarding our students. So we got approval. Dr. Conley really got behind this project, our president, and has supported it from day one. We got approval from the Board of Trustees, buy-in from the freeholders and their support, and we developed this into a nice room for our students, our staff, and our student athletes, and that's the way I'm looking at it. It's not just a room for our athletic teams, but for the entire college campus.
Just tell us about some of the machines you have here. Looks like all top-notch equipment.
Top-notch equipment, Smith machines, we have treadmills, we have a couple ellipticals, we have cycle machines, a lot of free weight equipment. So it's a well-equipped room, and I think we're going to take advantage of it.
Talk about the commitment to school, and you just mentioned the school and the freeholders who obviously control the purse strings, showing that commitment by doing this.
Absolutely, and I think it comes from our president, Dr. Conley, from the very beginning, even before he got the job. I remember when he was a candidate and I was in one of the focus groups, and one of the things that he emphasizes is you guys really need a fitness room. And he was right at that time, and he held true to his word when he said he was president. He says, we're going to have a new fitness room, and that was 2.5 years ago, and here we are today. So having that kind of support and having that sense of reinvesting back into the school and into the students and into the programs of the students is really important, and that comes from our president, obviously with support from the Board of Trustees and the freeholders, all are a part of that, but our president was a driving force, behind this room.
Now, you mentioned before, if you can expound on it, this is not just for the athletes here. This is for the student body and everyone. How important is that to have everyone, the athletes, the students, everyone get together, they can meet in one spot?
Yeah, I think it's really important. For an institution of this size, there's a lot of interest in health today, taking care of your body, being in shape, in tone with your muscles and all of that. And our students and our staff have asked me questions. Students come up to me, not athletes, when's the room going to open? When's the room going to open? Staff, the same thing. Can we get in at 7 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning? So they're very excited about it, and so am I, because I never saw this as, this is an athlete room only. We're training our teams here for this. Well, no, we're going to do both. We're going to open it to our students and our staff. We want them to use it throughout the day, and our athletes will train with them side by side.
And besides the fitness room, you were telling me off camera, redo the gym floor, some additions there. Just talk about that.
Yeah, we redid the gym floor. It was 17 years old. It's not a wood floor. It's one of those rubberized surfaces. So it was due. Brightened it up. We put new lighting in the gym, some new wall pads in the gym. So these are other projects that are increasing the value of Sussex County Community College. It certainly helps our athletic program. But the gymnasium is also used by other members of the student body and members of our staff. We're looking at continuing to look at the possibility of adding more sports. The wrestling thing always comes up. I know how popular wrestling is and how strong Sussex County is at the high school level. We continue to pursue that. President Conley is behind that. He's also behind, us investigating lacrosse and volleyball. So there's a lot of exciting things happening here at Sussex County Community College, not only in athletics, but in the education realm too, the academics.
And if someone's watching this, a prospective student, how would they go about contacting you or one of the coaches or the school to become part of the family here?
They can just contact me in the athletic department. Pull up our website. I'm in the directory. Send me an email, make a phone call, and I'll certainly have a conversation with them and certainly connect them to the coach of the sport of their choosing.
All right, Sussex making an effort to really beef up their athletic facilities. They put a new gym floor in, some new mats on the walls. They got the new fitness room. Good stuff going on at Sussex County College. Remember, start there, go anywhere. And they have an open house coming up in early October. Check out sussex.edu for more information. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Time for our Live Well tip of the week from Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Rehan Shamim. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. I work with athletes of all ages, from children and adolescents through high school and college, and even to the weekend warrior population. These are people who like to stay active, they like to engage in sports, they like to do exercise, they might like the aspect of staying in good shape. They might like the team and camaraderie aspect of it.
My name is Lara Carlson. We are at Central Park of Morris, and there's kickball going on tonight. So I work for the organization Jersey Club Sports, and we run a league. It's almost every night a week there's a different league going on, and tonight it's kickball and sand volleyball. So some people do come and warm up and they take it seriously, but then there are others who don't, and we see some really serious injuries. So, you know, it would be nice to see more people come and warm up. Some people show up literally at 6:30 when the game starts, and they leave as soon as it ends. There's no warm up or cool down. And you know, I'm an athlete myself. I played sports in college, and I know the importance of warming up and cooling down. And sometimes people get hurt because of it.
Because they're not dedicating their full time to keeping their muscles strengthened and stretched and appropriately worked out, when they do put in 100% effort on those weekend sporting activities, it might be a sudden change from what their muscles are normally used to. If you're a weekend warrior, you like to go out on the weekends, softball, kickball, volleyball, whatever it may be, you just have to keep in mind what are the specific demands of your sport and what can you do to prevent injuries in those sports.
You'd be surprised because you think like, okay, this is fun, it's co-ed sports, but someone tore their Achilles on the first day of one of the opening kickball seasons. He was out for the rest of the season. I've seen like really serious injuries, people sand volleyball, spraining their ankles, just coming down, you know, people have torn their ACLs.
For many athletes, athletic trainers are very important in helping us take care of the athletes in terms of both injury prevention and treatment. For high school athletes, most high schools do have athletic training staff, and the athletes will have access to them as they need on a daily basis. As you get into the higher levels of sport, including college and professional, that access becomes even more intense. Unfortunately, for the weekend warriors, they don't necessarily have this kind of access. When they get injured, they don't know where to go. They don't have a point person that they can talk to about how serious is this kind of thing and what do I need to do? Who do I need to see? What further treatment should I be getting? And that's why we're here. Our job is to make sure that anybody who comes in will get that kind of evaluation and has that access.
I think a partnership with the Orthopedic Institute would be phenomenal for this organization. Jersey Club Sports is huge and there are so many different members. And again, there's some people who have never played sports in their entire life and they're doing this purely because it's social and it's fun. But I think everyone from, you know, the athlete to the non-athlete they need to know properly, you know, how to warm up or what they should do when they have an injury, and likewise for the staff.
As sports medicine physicians, we love sports and we love athletes. We love being part of a team, and we take that team approach towards taking care of our athletes. That involves treatment with us, our physician's assistants, our physical therapists, our athletic trainers. All of us work together to make sure our athletes stay out on the field. We like to keep our athletes healthy, and a good injury prevention program can do that. If things don't go as planned and something happens, we do our best to make them get back to the sports that they love as quickly as possible.
We want to thank the people over there at Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey. And I say it every week, I'm going to say it again, from your neck down to your toes, all your orthopedic needs, from diagnosis, treatment, surgery, and rehab, they can do it all at the Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey. We want to thank them for sponsoring our Live Well Tip of the Week. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Sports Beat. Couple of notes, always check the Facebook page here at the Automall to find out what's going on. Great deals. See if someone's coming in for an appearance. They'd like to bring people in, but check out their Facebook page. Also, check out our Facebook page. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have a lot of services, folks. We love doing the games of the week in the Sports Beat, but we are a full-service video production house, and we can do videos for your corporate videos, commercial videos, social media videos. Check out our Facebook page. It lists everything we do. We can shoot your event if you want. So we're more than just the Sports Beat and the games of the week, and we want to get that word out that we're a full-service video production house. Do college recruiting videos as well. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Get out there and watch those games this weekend, and we'll be back Monday with all the highlights. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you again soon on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Good night, everyone.